Top 10 Best Places to Visit in Austria. Once part of a vast European empire, Austria today still mirrors the richness of its past glories. Vienna has long shined as a beacon of classical music, architecture, art, and pastries. Salzburg was the birthplace of Mozart and is home to a whole lot of beautiful buildings. And even though it's a big part of what makes Austria genuinely great, this landlocked country is much more than history and pretty architecture. Thanks to being mostly situated in the Alps, it is a very popular place with skiers and hikers with a whole lot of stunning scenery to soak up in. Charming towns tucked in sweeping green hillsides topped by craggy peaks lie in wait. Pure mountain air and Alpine resorts beckon. Austria is a showcase for just how beautiful mountain scenery, valleys and lakes can be. So here is the top 10 best places to visit in Austria. 1. Vienna. Elegant waltzes and Johann Strauss immediately come to mind when one thinks of Vienna, the capital of Austria and its largest city. The city still holds more than 200 balls each year. But the city also is known for other classical composers such as Mozart, Brahms, Beethoven and Schubert. Most of the main architectural sites are contained within the Ringstrasse, a circular road that marks where walls once enclosed the ancient city. The city's architecture ranges from Gothic cathedrals to Art Nouveau exhibition centers, from Baroque palaces to modern art museums. Standouts include the 1400-room Schönbrunn Palace, the Kunsthistorisches Museum and the Belvedere Palace, which features works by the city's most famous painter, Gustav Klimt. 2. Salzburg. Situated in central Austria, near the German border, Salzburg is probably best known as the birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Travelers come to Austria's fourth-largest city to view the sites that inspired such unforgettable music. With its hill-topped medieval fortress, picturesque Altstadt old town and breathtaking Alpine scenery, Salzburg's beauty is sure to enchant visitors in every season of the year. 3. Salzkammergut. Stretching from the city of Salzburg to the prominent peaks of the Dachstein Mountains, Salzkammergut is one of the most beautiful parts of Austria. Within its loosely defined confines are glimmering lakes, rolling hills, alpine valleys, and dramatic mountain ranges. Travelers who have seen the movie The Sound of Music will know what this lake region looks like, because that movie was filmed in and around the city of Salzburg and the neighboring Salzkammergut region. Wonderfully wild and untouched for the most part, Salzkammergut is a mecca for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts, with hiking and mountain biking both popular pastimes. Many holiday makers also come to enjoy swimming, fishing, and boating on reflective lakes such as Hallstatter See, Mondsee, and Walgang See, all of which are set amidst some stunning scenery. 4. Innsbruck. Located in one of the most visually arresting settings imaginable, Innsbruck lies on the banks of the Inn River, with 2,000-meter-high mountains rearing up around it. While the awe-inspiring scenery and landscapes are what many people come for, the city itself offers an intriguing mix of history, culture, and architecture. Innsbruck's strategic location among the Alps saw it become an influential center of European politics and culture under the Counts of Tyrol and Emperor Maximilian I. As such, beautiful buildings such as the Baroque St. Jacob Cathedral, Renaissance-style Habsburg Imperial Palace, and 16th-century Schloss Ambras can be found scattered around its medieval old town. 5. Zell am See. Tucked away in an idyllic valley amongst the majestic Kitzbühel Alps, the Alpine city of Zell am See is as picture-perfect as they come. The small city is set on the shores of a vividly blue lake, from which it draws its name, with cozy chalets and flower-filled meadows coating the slopes. While hiking, cycling, and water sports are popular in the summer, the winter months see skiers and snowboarders descend upon the town due to the marvelous mountains and ski resorts nearby. Although it is small, its quaint center is well worth exploring at any time of year for its cozy alpine look and feel. One of its most famous attractions is the Romanesque Street Hippolytes Church, with an elevated walkway that dates back to the early 16th century. 6. Wachau. Austria's Wachau Valley is a scenic 18-mile stretch of dramatic cliffs, rolling hills, and picturesque vineyards. Situated along the Danube River, Wachau Valley is located in the state of Lower Austria, which is actually in the northeastern part of the country. The Wachau Valley is one of Austria's smallest but most important wine regions. There are several vineyards dotted along the river, many of which produce the famous Gruner Veltliner and Riesling grapes. One of the most visited towns in the valley is Dürnstein, which is home to the Dürnstein Castle. It was here that Richard I of England was held captive by Duke Leopold V during the Third Crusade in 1193. 7. St. Anton am Arlberg. Nestled in the heart of the Tyrolean Alps, St. Anton am Arlberg is one of the most popular ski resort towns in Austria. The entire region is an outdoor enthusiast dream, featuring an extensive ski area that caters for a mixed level of abilities. The 9,215-foot Valaga mountain is a highlight for skiers and non-skiers alike. Visitors can reach the summit by 2 aerial tramways, known as the Velugabahns, while enjoying magnificent views over the awe-inspiring Lechtal Alps. Although most people associate St. Anton am Arlberg with winter, it's also a popular summer destination. Once the snow melts, the grassy meadows and lush, tree-lined forests are ideal for hiking, cycling, and mountain biking. 8. Grossglockner Alpine Road. The epic 30-mile journey down Grossglockner Road is easily considered the most scenic road trip in Austria. The road starts in Bruck and travels towards the magnificent 12,461-foot Grossglockner, Austria's tallest mountain. The winding road also goes through Hochtor Pass and across the Alpine Divide at 8,200 feet above sea level, boasting breathtaking views of the dramatic valleys and mountains along the way. With plenty of hairpin turns, Grossglockner Road is a thrilling adventure for drivers and passengers alike. However, it's also a popular destination for hikers, thanks to the multitudes of trails and paths that lead around the mountain. 9. Zillertal Alps. Snaking along the border of Austria and Italy is the Zillertal Alps. Home to towering glacial peaks, jagged mountain cliffs, and tree-lined valleys, the Zillertal Alps is one of the most impressive landscapes in Central Europe. There are more than 85 different glaciers in Zillertal, some of which stand over 11,000 feet above sea level. The Hintertux Glacier is one of the tallest and is open 365 days a year for both skiing and hiking. Due to its altitude, it's one of the only 2 ski resorts in the world open year-round. 10. Wörthersee. The largest lake in Carinthia, the Wörthersee lies in the south of Austria at the foot of the Gurktal Alps and Karawanks mountain range. Due to its spectacular setting and scenery, it is a top-rated tourist destination. In summer, many people come to swim in the warm waters and bask in the Mediterranean climate. The lake is surrounded by lush forests, which make for some fantastic hiking. There's also a scenic bike path winding its way along the lakeside. The Wörthersee is a great place to enjoy outdoor activities, with horseback riding, golf, and water sports. Love to see more content like this? Hit the subscribe and bell button.